Beckham shares some of her style secrets with us as well. First though, as you know, over the past couple of months we set Ruth Badger the challenge of saving some of our viewers' failing businesses. Today it's the third and final part of our series, but can Ruth's tough approach help mother of two Lisa with her house-sitting business idea? Let's have a look.
I've come to Northwich in Cheshire to help 33-year-old Lisa Bannister. She's a busy mum of two who works part-time, but now her children are a little older, Lisa wants to try something new for herself. She thinks she's got a surefire idea for a business of her own. OK, Lisa, tell me about what your business idea is.
Basically providing a house-sitting service for people whilst they're away on holiday or away on business. Just local, really, to start with.
The idea itself isn't clear. What we're providing, and we're providing a house-sitting service, a security service, a cleaning service, a dog walking service.
At the moment, I do work part-time, so I can give every afternoon.
The idea that she's got looks very easy, but in practice it's not. First of all, fundamentally, there's no money. Second of all is the time element. She hasn't got the time to put in. Before embarking upon any new business, it's crucial to know what the competition is. And Lisa has already started to research her potential rivals.
I found that there's quite a few companies out there. Most of them are more nationwide.
Are there any localised in Cheshire or the North West?
Not what I found on the internet, no.
This could mean Lisa's found a lucrative market waiting to be exploited, but I'm worried it might be telling a different story. We need to find out if people are actually willing to spend their hard-earned money on your service, because if they're not, basically it's pointless continuing. Right. When you go away, who looks after your property?
My next door neighbour.
Neighbours.
Neighbours, OK.
Usually family or friends.
The same issue keeps coming out again and again and again.
Friends,
a friend,
family.
a neighbour, etc. Yeah. That's your issue.
A little bit disappointing, I'll be honest with you. A lot of people have got family and friends to look after the houses. So really, I'm thinking there's not really a market here in Northwich. Would you actually use a house-sitting service?
No.
My biggest concern is Lisa's confidence in her own business. She hasn't got the confidence to sell her own service, which actually says that if you can't sell it, without Ruth Badger standing here today, would we get the information? The answer's no. The bad news is that your business isn't going to work in this area. The good news, however, is that I do actually think it has got potential, but in a big city. I'm not sure Lisa was expecting such a disappointing response from her potential customers, so it's even more important that she's really thought through her business plan and all the costs involved. You've got loads of, if you like, waffle.
Yeah.
Where what you need to really do is strip it down. It needs to be bang, bang, bang. This is what I'm going to do, this is when I'm going to do it, and that's how I'm going to deliver it. Now, you hear the passion in me.
Yeah.
You've got to have that passion. I've got Lisa on the phone now getting some quotes for insurance, because when you add up the figures, they don't work.
Right, with this company here, we're talking almost £2,000.
I actually think this business idea has got potential. When I went away to The Apprentice, my apartment was empty for 2 months and I'd have used it.
I think Ruth has given me a good foundation. She's told me I've got to go away and build on a business plan, be a bit more assertive.
I've given Lisa a very short list of key things she must do by the time I return to check.
OK, that was back in August. What's happened since? I'm joined now by Ruth and by Lisa. Some tough talk in there, but I think it had to be done, didn't it? It had to be said.
It did for me, because ultimately the biggest thing in business is whether you believe it's going to work. I've got this sort of perspective on life, which is if I want to achieve something, I will, and that's the passion that you can see in me.
Sure.
With Lisa, there's no rush, which is the main thing.
Right.
A good idea is different from a huge idea that you can actually implement. I sit at home sometimes and think that's a great idea, but could I actually put it into practice and make money? The biggest concern that I had with Lisa is two things. Number one, a confidence in actually approaching the business, and number two was the security.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's three things, as I say, that's important to me. That's my house, my car, my cats at home. If you put them in those order and you're going to come into my house and sell it to me, I want to know that, number one, the people that you've got in my house have been fully vetted,
yes,
that you're fully insured, and it is a professional service.
Exactly. Now, the whole kind of house-sitting thing, is that going to work, do you think, or is it slightly changed now?
I think it's slightly changed more that with the research that I've done, people are more wanting the pet service.
Ah, right, like dog sitting, looking after the cats and things.
Yeah. So basically, you know, some people take the animals into the kennels, but if they've got more than one animal, they've got a dog, a cat, you know, and few more,
Yeah.
it's costing them more, it's more inconvenient for them to take them to different places.
Yeah, sure.
And there's a niche market there. I said to Lisa in the beginning, when we actually went out on the street and spoke to people, they were saying no towards the house sitting, but yes towards the pet.
Yes.
Very easy to penetrate that market, because all you do, as Lisa's done in the time that I've been away, is actually go to the dog clubs, go to the boarding kennels. You imagine going to a boarding kennel at Christmas that's full, they can recommend Lisa's service. She hasn't got the marketing.
That's a good idea, right.
Lisa's actually embarked on some business courses to actually get the core skills of business before you actually go into the venture, haven't you?
Yeah,
which will help actually develop your confidence.
And as you said, no rush for you. I mean, it's not
no
like,
rush,
you know,
no.
you don't, it's something that you want to do in addition to being a mum and working part-time. So there's no rush as such, but you want to get it off the ground.
Yes, and it's more knowing about business, how you set up.
Exactly. And one of the key messages is, which I'd say to anybody who's looking to start their own business, is you have to dedicate 12 months of your time. You know, you can't go into a business half-hearted saying, I'm going to do a few hours here, a few hours there. I started my own business. I'm exhausted because I work every minute to make sure that it's going to be a success. So you've got to give the time, passion, and actually planning behind it.
Because it's your money and it's your reputation that's up there at the end of the day, but particularly for you. How's the Sky One show going, The Big Idea? Because it's on Sundays, 9:05.
It's actually been changed because it's in demand. We were on Sky One at 9 o'clock on a Saturday and Sky 3 9 o'clock on a Sunday.
Cool.
Yeah, it's going very, very well. I must admit, I'm actually sitting there having the time of my life watching it.
It's a good show.
But I think my product's going to win. There's a shock.
Okay, yeah, I'm really surprised you said that. I'm really surprised you said that. Lisa, good luck with your business. Do let us know how it goes. I hope it works out for you. Ruth, thank you very much indeed. It's been brilliant. I'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Now, we have also set 3 viewers the challenge of losing weight before Christmas by road testing 3 different weight loss plans. Now, yesterday, do you remember we met Julie? She's going to be trying out Patrick Holford's GL plan. Today, we're joined by Dawn Tarr. Now, she's the next hopeful in our diet trial, and this is Dawn's story.
Hi, I'm Dawn. I've tried every diet under the sun. I've even bought one of these things. It's an excellent clothes horse. I really need some help to lose some weight for Christmas.